Hello everybody, this is your main man Keith here from Keith Plays PS4927. Happy Monday evening to all my awesome viewers on this awesome channel. We are in week 17 of the regular season, and yes, we are officially in postseason mode. So before we start the episode, we'll show you all the teams that are in the postseason as of week 17. Alright, the Pittsburgh Steelers have clinched the AFC. Well, did not make the Super Bowl, but they have the highest seed in the AFC and in the league. The Chicago Bears are at 14-1. They also made it as well. That's why they have a Y. If you see any X, Y, or Z, they made the postseason. Us, the London Bulldogs, we made it. The Cleveland Browns have also made the postseason with a 13-2 record. The Kansas City Chiefs and the Philadelphia Eagles both made it with an 11-4 record. The Tennessee Titans, who we're facing in this episode, has already made the playoffs, so if they lose, they still make it. The Panthers and Buccaneers are likely to make the postseason in today's episode. The Las Vegas Raiders with a 10-5 record will make the postseason. And the Miami Dolphins, along with the Seattle Seahawks, have made the postseason. So we'll see you guys at kickoff time.
Today, from Nissan Stadium in Nashville, Tennessee, it's a special New Year's Day edition of the
So in 2023, New Year's Day will fall on a Sunday, January 1st of 2023. So in case if you're wondering why they said New Year's Day, even though this is March 1st in real life, January 1st will fall on a Sunday in 2023. So just keep that in mind in the near later future.
Ryan Tannehill and the Tennessee Titans taking on Drew Brees and the London Bulldogs.
Alright, it is kickoff time here in Nissan Stadium in Nashville, Tennessee, the Music City. So now Joe Hayden is ready to return, the final beginning kickoff of the 2022 NFL season. And now we see Ben Roethlisberger stepping onto the field for the first time today. And we are down around the 26-yard line, so this will give us a 1st and 10 here for the Bulldogs. So if we lose this game, we're automatically in, but we might be the number 2 seed. And we throw the football intended for Alshon Jeffrey, but apparently Kevin Byard gets the INT, and we see Ryan Tannehill stepping onto the field for the first time in this episode. So we're going to definitely play some defense here. 36 touchdowns and 9 INTs this season. So now this is going to be a 1st and 10. The Bulldogs do get their first turnover of the football game. And now they're going to throw the football. They pass it to Jonnu Smith there that time. And this is going to be a 1st and 10. We're at the 18, so we're going to use the 4-3 formation here for the defense. And they're just going to run the ball with Derrick Henry, the University of Alabama product, for only a gain of 3 yards. So he scored 2 touchdowns last week with 16 carries and 72 yards. So now this is going to be a 2nd and 7. And A.J. Brown gets a reception. They're down at the 1. So if they run this in with Derrick Henry, possibly that's what they might consider of doing, is we're going to blitz here on defense. So supposedly they're just going to hand the ball off to him, and he gets this into the end zone for a touchdown. And the Tennessee Titans take a 7-0 lead here at Nissan Stadium. All right, now it is kickoff time. Greg Zuerlein kicks this off, and Joe Hayden will be ready to return the kickoff again for the 2nd time in this football game. So he's going to break tackles along the way, and he will get stopped at the 33-yard line. And now this will be a 1st and 10. We're just going to use some inside zone with LaShawn McCoy, our running back, on 1st and 10. So we're going to hand the ball off to McCoy. And he does get stopped at the 36 there for a gain of 3 yards on that play. So now this is going to be a 2nd and 7 now here for the Bulldogs. So hopefully we can get a touchdown, and we get sacked by Adoree Jackson, one of the best secondaries on this Titans team, as a matter of fact. And this is 3rd and 17 now here for the Bulldogs. And now we're gonna throw it deep to him, and hopefully we don't get an we don't throw an INT, and we just did not. Well, I'm talking about from the previous play, we threw an INT, and now this is going to be a first touchdown Bulldogs. So it was apparently Larry Fitzgerald. He caught it with one hand, and it's going to be a 33-yard touchdown. This is now going to be tied 7-7 here at Nissan Stadium. So we'll see you guys when we're on defense. All right, now this is going to be a 1st and 10 from the 33-yard line. So they're going to throw the ball to Jonnu Smith there, who scored the touchdown. No, wait. It was A.J. Brown, Derrick Henry, who ran it in for a touchdown. So he's had a lot more receptions in this game. Caught a lot of passes. So now they're going to hand the ball off. Tevin Coleman only gained about 3 yards there, and this will end the first quarter. We'll see you guys in the second quarter. All right, now it is tied 7-7 here at Nissan Stadium here in Nashville, Tennessee, the country music city. And I don't really like country music, really. The matter of the fact is that really I'm more into musicians like Drake, Jay-Z, Travis Scott, The Baby. I also like some Snoop Dogg I like. So I'm more of a hip hop and rap guy, so just keep that in mind. So now this is going to be a 1st and 10 moving on. Anyway, so now we got Derrick Henry's going to run it, and he will get stopped at the 33-yard line. 2nd down and 5 now here for the Tennessee Titans. So they're at the 33-yard line. So they need 13 yards to be in the red zone. So they're going to throw the ball, and they're pretty close to the red zone. So they do get a 1st down on that play. So now another 1st and 10 here for Tennessee as we're going to play some defense here. So they're going to hand the ball off to Derrick Henry. The ball is out, and there is a fumble. So apparently it is Dante Hightower, the former New England Patriots linebacker. He's going to return this all the way, and he's going to get this into the end zone for a touchdown. And now this is going to be a 14-7 lead here in Nashville, Tennessee. So we're going to take a break here, and we'll see you guys when we're back on offense. All right, we got an INT during the break, so now we're filming this part. So Jalen Ramsey apparently gets the INT there, and he does not get a touchdown, but he does get his 5th INT of the season. So he had, I believe, 2 of them returned for touchdowns, so that's pretty interesting to see. Now, this is going to be a 1st and 10. Roethlisberger ready to throw. He's going to throw it aggressive across the field. He passes it, intended for Alshon Jeffrey, but Harold McGrady, however, gets it into the end zone for a touchdown. 45-yard touchdown there, and it's 8th touchdown on the season. So we'll see you guys when we're on defense. All right, now 1st and 10 from the 34-yard line here in Nissan Stadium. So now the Titans do get a 1st down on that play, so this is going to be 1st and 10 from the 44-yard line. So now he throws the football. He's going to pass it to, I'm thinking it's Jonnu Smith there that time, who caught the reception. So he's led the team in receptions and I think receiving yards for the most part. And he does get a reception there that time. So now this is going to be a 3rd and 3 with only 57 seconds to go in this first half. So we may as well play some defense. So they're going to throw the football. They're going to pass this to a receiver there. And they actually do get a 1st down. They're at the 25-yard line. So 10 for 11, 117 yards, and 1 INT for Tannehill in this episode. So Ryan Tannehill is looking forward to getting his 1st passing touchdown of the game. So he throws the football there that time. This is going to be incomplete. So now this is going to be a 2nd and 10 now here for the Tennessee Titans as they are trying to throw the football. And they throw it. It's going to be incomplete there. Nobody was intending to receive the ball that time. So now this is going to be a 3rd and 10 now here for the Tennessee Titans. So if they do not make a 1st down, they will have to be forced to do a field goal try here. So now this is going to be a 4th and 10 from the 25. So if they make this field goal, they get 3 points, and they will add 3, and it will be 21-10. If not, this will be London football, and they do make the field goal, and it's now going to be 21-10. And we're gonna return this kickoff. After that, we'll see you guys in the second half. So we got Joe Hayden ready to return as he's breaking tackles, and he will get stopped at the 20. We'll see you in the second half. Okay, now 1st and 10 from the 33-yard line as the Tennessee Titans, Derrick Henry trying to break tackles along the way. No one's even going to stop him there. And he gets this into the end zone for a touchdown. So that was a 67-yard run by Derrick Henry, the University of Alabama product. And it's now going to be 21-17. No, wait, 16 still. And they're going to attempt a 2-point conversion. So if they do not make this, we are still leading, but by only 5 points. And they throw the football there, and that is completed. That's 2 points. Johnny Smith there that time caught the football. Excuse me. And we are ready to return the kickoff. So now Joe Hayden again, ready to return for London. Trying to avoid being tackled, but I am going to get stopped at the 3-yard line whatsoever. So now this is going to be a 1st and 10 from the 3-yard line. So now I'm going to do a quick slant pass play on 1st and 10. I hope I don't get sacked in the end zone. And I unfortunately do get sacked by Harold Landry III. So now the Titans are now leading this. Or the Bulldogs are now trailing this by 1. So if they get another if the Titans get a touchdown on their drive, they will be leading the game. And now Adam Humphries will be ready to return the free kick at the 20. Not for very much yardage, but this is still going to be a 1st and 10, and we are going to blitz on defense. So now this is going to be a 1st and 10 from the 43-yard line. And now they're going to hand the ball off to Derrick Henry, and he will get stopped at the 43 there. He does not lose nor gain any yards on that play. So now this is going to be a 2nd and 10. We're at the 43-yard line. And we're still leading this by 1, so they're going to run the ball there. Trevin Coleman, he lost 2 yards on that play. So now this is going to be a 3rd and 12 now from the 41-yard line. So 3rd and 12 from 41. He's going to throw the football there, and that is going to be incomplete. So this is now going to be a 4th down and 12. Okay, 4th and 12 now. Jalen Ramsey is ready to return the punt here for the London Bulldogs. So now number 25 breaks 1 tackle, and he will get stopped at the 16. All right, now this is going to be a 1st and 10 from the 30-yard line with only 30 seconds to go in this 3rd quarter. Roethlisberger is going to throw the football there that time, and it's going to be an incomplete pass. So now this is going to be a 2nd and 10. Now we're going to use the stick and nod pass play. We're at the 30, so now we're going to think about throwing it to Alshon Jeffrey there that time. And we are down at the 1, so now we're going to do a small slant route. We're going to make this snap quick. And I'm going to think about throwing it. Oh, and it's actually intercepted again by Kevin Binyard. So we're going to be down at the 20. So this is the 2nd INT of the game. So both teams have at least 2 turnovers in this game. And you saw that Dante Hightower fumble recovery for a touchdown. And we see Tony Jefferson, the second, get his 1st sack of the game. And it's now going to be a 2nd and 19 from the 11-yard line. So now this is going to be at the 11. So they got lots of yards if they want to move the chain. So they're going to throw the ball to Tevin Coleman there. So this will be a 3rd and 25. They're only at the 5-yard line. So now we should be able to get a 2-point safety if he goes back a little farther. So keep in mind the Titans did get a 2-point safety on the last time they scored. It was a safety. Harold Landry actually sacked Ben Roethlisberger in the end zone. So at least we're winning this game pretty good. I mean, we led the 20 we've been we haven't scored a touchdown even since the first half around that time. So we're down at the 50 and it's now going to be 21-20. All right, we're going to use some inside zone on 1st and 10. So we're at the 36. Ever since we last scored, the Titans only scored, let's see, they scored a touchdown, a 2-point safety, and a field goal. So they did score a field goal. So last time they did score a 2-point conversion and a 2-point safety, is what I was about to say. So now we can see downtown Nashville. Pretty nice, I'd have to say. And it's now 2nd and 7 from the 18-yard line. So now this is 2nd and 7. They're going to hand the ball off to Melvin Gordon, the third, and he gets stopped at the 19. And this is now going to be a result of a 3rd down and 8. So now we're going to think about passing the football. And now Ben Roethlisberger, he's thinking about who to pass it to. And that is going to be incomplete. So now 212 yards, 2 touchdowns, and 2 INTs. So now we're going to attempt a 36-yard field goal. If we make it, we will have 24 points. And now the goal is to get 24. Do we make it? No, we do not, but we're short of it. So this is Titans football now. So they're on offense, we're on defense. So we're still leading by 1 point. And we're trying to avoid getting our 2nd loss of the year. So now Ryan Tannehill, he throws it way too deep there, and it's incomplete. And the Tennessee Titans got a touchdown. So Jonnu Smith got his 10th receiving touchdown of the season, and they're going to attempt for 2 points. So now, if they don't make it, it will still stand 26 in regards to that. But now Tannehill throws the football. That is going to be incomplete, so they do not make it. There's only a minute to go in the regular season, so we're going to return the kickoff here in Nashville. So now we got Joe Hayden ready to return a kickoff here for London, and he will get stopped at the 22. All right, and now Kevin Byard gets an INT. I hope he doesn't return this all the way to the end zone for a touchdown, and he doesn't. So Ben Roethlisberger made the stop there, and this is his 3rd interception this season. So all 3 of the interceptions that he got were all in this game. So now this is going to be a 1st-and-goal from the 5. So they're going to hand the ball to Tevin Coleman, and he will get stopped at the 6-yard line. So now this is going to be a 2nd-and-goal now for the Bulldogs. So now we will not do statistics in this episode just because this is the final episode of the season, and the London Bulldogs lose their 2nd game of the year, so they fall to 14-2 on the year. So all I want to say is thanks for watching, everybody. I hope you guys really enjoyed this video. Please stay tuned for more content, and we'll see you guys next time. Peace out. We'll see you guys in postseason mode.